Hi, it's Tim Hagan from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode of Coaching Conversations. And I wanted to make you aware of something very cool that we're doing on a subscription basis, and we'll put a link in each one of our episodes. But every Wednesday, we're going to be doing what we call an audio podcast workshop. That workshop will be roughly about 14 to maybe 20 minutes per episode, with each month having a theme from a coaching model, using feedback strategically, to coaching self-awareness, and so on. So if you could look in the body or in the content description of each episode, and you will see a link where you can join this subscription. These are literally 4 workshops every month, teaching specific strategies to address a particular area of workplace coaching, as it relates, again, to things like awareness, motivation, teamwork, and what have you. Here's the cool thing. It's only $10 per month, and each month you will get a handout that we will follow along with. So we also give you a tool for you to take notes as we go through each episode. We hope you'll check it out. A few years ago, I had an interaction with a parent whose son was playing volleyball for me. And I'll never forget this because it just came up again at a tournament. I was sitting in the stands watching one of our club teams play, and I was sitting near some parents, and they were talking about how their kid wasn't playing. And it's the typical parent stuff that you hear every single day. My kid's not playing. My kid's not being treated fairly. The coach has it out for my kid. And I'll never forget this. As this husband and wife were talking, and you could tell they were getting frustrated. And they made the almighty comment associated with club sports or AAU basketball, more of the high pain endeavors, beyond the school experience type of activities. They said, we're paying a lot of money. We're not paying for him to sit on the bench. And I just sat there and I thought, wow, do they have it wrong? What you're paying for is for your son and daughter to get better. What you're paying for is for your son or daughter to have a great experience. What you're paying for is the opportunity for your son or daughter to be a part of a team and is to act like a good teammate. So as the conversation went on, it reminded me of this parent that I had 3 years ago, and he constantly complained about playing time. And so I turned to this couple and I said, do you mind if I share something with you? And they said, sure. And they were stunned. And I said, if it's about money, I'm going to share with you what I shared as a coach with a parent I had 3 years ago. And I said, I know I don't know you. I know I'm interrupting. I know what I'm about to do is going to be perceived as negative. But then we should just open playing time to the highest bidder. And they looked at me just stunned. I said, think about it. If it's about money, isn't everybody spending money? So what's the objective decision the coach needs to make? I said, that's what we deal with every single day. But it's not about money because you're all paying the same thing. And if it's about money, let's just have an auction. We're going to auction off playing time. And they just sat there, and the gentleman looked at me and goes, you're right. I said, I'm not trying to be a jerk. As a fellow parent, just trying to lend some perspective. And I said, I think I know which one is your kid. He's a good kid. He's getting better. I'm watching him on the bench right now. He's smiling a lot. God, I wish every kid did that. As I was walking out, the mother came up and said, hey, thanks a lot. We enjoyed our conversation with you. I said, oh, okay, great. And I don't mean to say that I didn't struggle with the same things when my kids didn't get an opportunity. We all do. But what you're paying for is the opportunity for your kids to become better, for your kids to be good teammates, and to have a good experience. If it's about playing time, I think we should just have an auction. We're going to auction off playing time. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagan and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21 day programs for employees
to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.